There are a lot of process choices today in our community to help people go through divorce. And that's a good thing, because then you're now in a position where you can choose a process that fits your family best. It can also be confusing. Most people have not been through a divorce, and seeing all these different choices can be difficult for them to understand. I want to provide a quick, brief overview of the process choices with an understanding that you need to research each of these in more detail to really understand the choice that's right for you. But to simplify it and to think of the process choices in the simplest ways, think of a long continuum from the simplest to the most complex. The most complex process, the most expensive one, is having a judge make all the decisions for you. That's called a divorce trial. Doesn't happen very much, probably 2 to 5% of cases, but that's one process choice. Fairly rare, but it happens. On the other end of the continuum is the simplest process, where people do the divorce without any professional help. No lawyers, no mediators, no paralegals. They do all of it themselves, fill out some forms with the court, and get it completed. That's still fairly rare and used primarily in simple cases, but that's on the other end of the continuum. In the middle of the continuum are the way most divorces happen in Minnesota, which means hiring some professionals to help you in one of these three methods. The three methods that exist to help people in that middle are collaborative divorce, mediation, and traditional divorce negotiation. I'll start with traditional divorce negotiation because that's the one that people are the most familiar with, and I'll just touch on it. But it basically means hiring a lawyer for each party who will help you negotiate your solution, maybe with some court assistance, but in a traditional way, which is primarily the lawyers taking the lead in the settlement. A collaborative divorce is a bit like that, except for the crucial difference. Collaborative lawyers are involved for settlement purposes only. So those lawyers are going to guide you completely in an out-of-court process and are likely to engage other team members and do other strategies. Now, there's a lot more to teach you about collaborative law and traditional law, but think about that as being the main difference. Collaborative law means the lawyers are involved for settlement purposes only and are likely to engage the assistance of a team. Traditional divorce means the lawyers are likely to use some court, if not a lot of court, in resolving your issues. Mediation is a separate process that means engaging a neutral person. If you have a neutral person helping you, you generally will start with a mediator. Mediator will work with you to define your goals, gather information, and help you with the process. Now, mediators can be used with these other processes. You can bring collaborative lawyers or traditional lawyers to the mediation, but think of mediation as being a neutral. The key thing with all those processes is to read up on them, learn about each of them, and help design the process that most fits the needs of your family.